You are 5'6", right?
5, 4.5.
You call yourself Mini Manson, and there's these bands like Mini Kiss and Mini Britney Spears, and they're all dwarfs.
And I was
It's
thinking
very
about that. I'm
hard.
like, well, I'm still smaller than Marilyn Manson. He's a fucking giant. He's 6'1". So compared to him, I am mini, but I am not actually a little person. I'm of average height,
But what I'm
and
saying is, do you consider yourself though, just like Eminem is a guest in the House of Hip Hop as a white person? Do you consider yourself being in the dwarf entertainment industry? Because I would
no,
imagine you would
no.
play the same places as like a Mini Kiss if you're going to do a Mini Manson act. You know what I mean? Like,
I cover everybody though, so I can't exactly say I'm Mini Manson like the actual Mini Manson. There was a Mini Manson that existed. Did
well, yeah,
you
you're
look
just
that up?
using. I mean, he's using Charles Manson's name, and you're using. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's not even his last name. He took it from somewhere else. So if you
And
want
the
to use
singer from
it, why not?
Garbage, her last name is Manson. Garbage. When my mom would get mad, she'd say garbage.
Her name like
That was so
Shirley
fun.
Manson or something like that.
What was that?
What's her name? Shirley Manson.
That was her name. Is her name? Yes. The
You
world
have a
is
problem if
rising
they ask
now.
you to go on a if they ask you to go on a celebrity dwarf package tour, would you accept that, or do you think that people would
Yeah, I would.
criticize you for like
I
clout
would, but
chasing?
the little people might get mad at me for being tall. You know, that might cause some dissension in the ranks. But yeah, I would do that if they asked me to go on TV for any reason. As long as they respect and take care of the fact that I have diabetes, I have certain needs and health issues, and I have to take insulin every night. As long as they have no problem with that, and they can accommodate
But what if the
my
Little
actual
People
needs,
Association were
I have
like,
no problem
"Hey, that's
going
not
on
even a
tour
little
or doing
person.
anything. Go ahead.
Maybe there's another little person. That guy's dead though, but maybe there's another one that's a little person, Mini Manson, or a
Well, maybe.
little person, Marilyn Manson. You know what I
Well,
mean?
here's an
And
idea.
they'll be like,
A
Mini
smaller
Manson's taking his
person.
spot.
I'm trying to say something. A smaller person that's smaller than me, that is a little person, that could call themselves Mini Manson and be like, I could be their role model, and they can like emulate me.
Well, the other guy, wasn't there another Mini Manson at one point? Like he's
Yes,
dead though,
I
or
told
he
you to look
passed
him up.
away.
Yeah, look him up. He died. I didn't kill him. I promise you. I didn't know he existed before I chose the name Mini Manson.
Or do you
I've only
have
been
the
doing this for
name?
2 years.
Have you tried to trademark the name or anything?
Nah, um, because you never know later on if, let's say, a record producer should sign me, they might say, hey, well, we want you to have your own image now. So I would trademark that because I don't feel like Mini Manson is original enough to trademark.
Well, what if you get really big and you're very successful,
If I
and
get really
the
big and the
other
record producers say yes, keep the name, yes, then it will be trademarked. You bet. You bet your Bippy.
well, no, let's say you're not even, you're about to break, right? You're right there, and the original Minnie Manson's widow comes out of nowhere, and she's like, I have the trademark. We had a trademark back in the '80s or whenever, probably the '90s or something."
We buy
And
her out.
they
We
literally
can do one or two
shakes you
things.
down, shakes you down for like millions, wasn't that name? So you have to change your name. But you just spent years building this fucking up, man, as Minnie Manson.
Well, in that case, we negotiate with her because everybody has their price too. If she doesn't have her price, well, she might want to be careful. You don't fuck with entertainers. Hence my sticker.
You've owe me
But
$1 million. I'm imagining she's probably a little person too.
well, I hope she's a sensible person for her sake and her sanity,
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
especially if she has
If she
kids.
is a little person, you can't, and you're not a little person. You can't really say anything mean to her or anything like that.
As a person, I
Or
could. I wouldn't be mean. I would just be professional. Being mean doesn't get you nowhere. Using the right command words and threatening to sue people and actually carrying it out, that's the kind of shit that talks. Calling people names ain't gonna get you nowhere.
yeah, basically, it comes down to this: both Minnie Manson and me love little people so much. We want to take their jobs.
Well, no,
I'm
I
gonna
don't want to do
be.
that either. No, don't be mean to small people. That's
I'm
no.
not. I'm just. It's just a joke. But yeah,
Okay,
some of them don't have a very much of a sense of humor.
that's true. I ran into a small
Some of
person
them are
the other
really
day and
funny,
offered her
man.
what
Yeah, they don't care.
I
Some of
offered her
them
one
are
of my
funny.
stickers, and she was pretty nasty to me about it. I'm like, you could just say no.
Oh, you've actually had little people confront you about the name already?
No, no. I was walking down the street and I gave it. I was trying to give a sticker to a little person, a woman, and she was really nasty to me about it. So you could have just said no, no thanks.
Oh yeah,
She, she looked
I
like
guess
she was boss though. She might have been under some stress at the time. So you never know what's in a person's mind.
right.
But little
Now,
people are
have
human
you
beings.
heard?
They are just like a regular person, a 6 foot tall person. They're still human beings, and they should be treated right.
Oh, for
Now, if
sure. I
they
mean,
go
I'm
out and they
not.
want to make fools out of themselves and get paid for it, that's different. But outside of that, in their regular life, they should be treated with the same respect anyone does. That's
No,
a
I mean,
person.
I think it's crazy that it's even like people think it's weird. I mean,
People
yeah, I
call
mean,
them
they're
midgets and
small or
shit. That's
whatever, but
it's not good. What was
they're
that?
just like, I mean, yeah, they're smaller, but they're short and tall people. You know what I mean? Like,
And they're very
there's short
talented
people,
and
tall
smart people,
people,
just
and
like
there's.
it's talented and smart, just like the rest of us.
I
Look
was.
at Kenny Baker from Star Wars. I mean, look how awesome he is. And but my favorite person, Paul
Right.
Williams, he's actually considered kind of a well, he's actually around my height, but
Glenn
people think
Danzig.
he's little. I'm thinking, what?
I'm just naming off little people that rock. Prince,
Who did you?
Prince, and Glenn Danzig.
He's a little person.